Happy Friday, everybody. It's Dana from Serious Vanity. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful Earth Day, April 22nd, 2016. It's been a very bittersweet week, needless to say. While Kansas City has been really enjoying a beautiful springtime and with some rain showers here and there, but a lot of sunshine and really mild temperatures. Perfect for baseball, which has been really phenomenally fun so far this year again. But also very, very sad and in a bit of mourning for the loss we had yesterday in the world. Of course, I'm talking about Prince. He was a huge influence on me as a lifelong musician, as a child of the 80s. You cannot be from that era and not have Purple Rain mean something to you in the same way that pretty much all of us have Thriller that means a great deal to us and had some part in our development, especially if you went into the creative arts. I mean, there was so much in his work, and I'm not just talking about that album, but his entire body of work was so unique and so multi-influenced. You and that's not even to speak of the kind of performer that he was, which goes without saying. He was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, live performer that has ever lived, or at least in the last century. I can't speak for what happened before that, of course, but it's really I've been trying to kind of focus on how to process this, and Bowie, who was another huge, huge influence on me, um, how to best process this in a way that it honors them and honors and puts to use the things that I got from them. And really, it comes down to allowing yourself to be authentic and to see what they did regardless of what anybody else was doing at any given time. They were trendsetters, but they didn't really even care about being trendsetters. They were just doing their thing. And from a perspective, if we're going to talk about marketing for a minute, from the perspective of branding, I mean, that's that they had it. They got it in such a bigger way, but it wasn't sterile. It wasn't marketing. It was real. It was art, and it was they came from that place that we should all come from. And that's why it worked. That's why they are who they are. That's why cities have purple lights everywhere right now, and why we are forever changed by their loss. I mean, they could have either one never made another record again, but still, the minute they are not on this planet, it is not the same. It's just the energy that they brought to life was so different, but it's not any different than any of us can accomplish. We just have to look at that place within ourselves and find that same thing, that same amount of desire to let our music, whatever our music is, uh, live. To not, I forget who said the quote, to not die with our music still inside of us. Um, that is what they made their life purpose, is to be and to create and and through that they change the world. And we will never be the same because of the work they did, and we are better because of it. So I will be taking that. I will still be sitting in contemplation with it a lot, and I'll be taking it with me into the weekend for sure. I hope that this weekend that you find what it is within you that you are most grateful for, that it is filled with gratitude, that it is filled with joy, that it is filled with creativity, and that you are making your mark on your own world. Even if it may not be the entire planet, but tap in somewhere to that energy that I believe, and I'm not telling anybody else how to believe, but I believe that the great masters like Prince, like Bowie, like everyone who has reached a creative level that has affected so many people, that essence of them is now part of all things and that is accessible to all people who can be still long enough and have the desire to tap into it. So I hope that that is what you do this weekend. I hope you tap into that which makes you, you. And I will talk to you on Monday.